Good evening, wherever you are. Yes, so wherever you are, it's good evening where I am. I'm in Cape Verde, very far away. This is Africa. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to be. Probably some people already sleep wherever you are. Some of you maybe are asleep, and some in America right now, it's afternoon, it's lunchtime. Some in the UK, it's probably evening. Another part of the Europe just arrived in my destination. I have a special place that I'm gonna be here. It's gonna be like beautiful. It's like holiday performance. But I wanna share something special for you. So this month I wanna keep everything positive. I'm on a challenge called Lose to Win. It's like a spiritual challenge at the same time because I'm eating 1 meal a day. And this is to shine a spotlight in Sudan and South Sudan, the issues that are happening, just to resonate with those who are having so much going on and to feel connected to their situation. So I choose not to eat like I want. It has been challenging, so this is like the 5th day. The first 3 days I was having headache, I was not myself. Now my body's getting used to it. So just imagine some of you have all the meals every day and because you can eat it. But there are people right now in South Sudan, people in Sudan that are running in the wild, or people who are in the refugee camp that can't afford to have those meals. So in this challenge, I'm doing it, it's called Lose to Win. So anybody can join. And the way you do it, you can skip a drink, you can skip a meal, and then you take the difference of that amount of money and you donate it to a cause. You can do it for 1 day, for 2 days. I remember when I did Lose to Win challenge, when I did it, I thought I was really famous the time I did it a long time ago. And it took me 662 days to actually complete the challenge. That's like 2 years. And after when I finished it, the first meal I had, when I had my first meal, like when I'm dancing, I would fall down because my stomach was not used to eating several meals. So I've broken my fast already. So like 5-6 hours ago, I broke my fast. And that means my next meal is gonna be another day. And when I did the Lose to Win challenge, so maybe many of you remember there was a time I was eating 1 meal a day. We were able to refurbish and build a school. On those schools, I've educated 17,000 young people. So some of you sometimes think like, oh, I cannot make a difference because I don't have money. And some of you can make a difference basically if the calling is in your heart. So it's been in my mind for a while to do the Lose to Win challenge. But I was finding it difficult because I was scared, I was afraid because I got used to eating. But now I found the cause that I'm standing for is more powerful. And now it has brought me in a situation whereby I can really think different. I'm more fresh. There's more clarity in my thoughts and the way I'm moving forward. So for those who want to join Lose to Win, there is a link on this post later when you can follow where you can actually join. It's all about giving, but now you miss out something. You can miss out, maybe you've been given transport to go to school. Then instead of using a Uber, you walk to your destination and don't use the Uber and calculate that value and you donate it. So there are different ways you miss out something to contribute to the cause. So that's what this is all about. And we have a target we want to reach, 150,000 pounds. And this is we're gonna contribute some of it to support Sudanese issues, and some of it is gonna go to support Goa Africa projects, where you learn more details when you go on the link. So Goa Africa is the charity that I founded that work with families, individuals, to help them overcome the effect of war and poverty. So I'm reaching out to you out there. You can join the challenge. You can give up your coffee, you can give up your tea, or you can decide what it is that you can be creative. What is it you want to give up? And you make the difference, calculating that value. The difference is what you donate. And then there's a way you can now recruit. You challenge 3 people. So I don't know when this target is going to be hit, but I'm committed to the end that I'll eat 1 meal a day until we achieve that goal. So if you're listening to it right now, this is an opportunity for you to join. And in this journey, I'll probably be bringing things that I've learned, things that have transformed me, or books that I've read, all the stories that I encountered. So I'll be sharing stories with you every evening. One of the stories I would like to share is one of the most powerful stories that inspired me to do. Like, long time ago, human beings were getting extinct, and their population was reaching to 100,000. Imagine the whole world. What was killing the human beings? They were so vulnerable. They were vulnerable to wild animals. They were vulnerable to the reptiles like snakes. They were vulnerable to the diseases. They were vulnerable to so many things. So many things was up to kill them. So they were like the lowest of the food chain that was available then. And so, like, what used to happen is they had huge bellies. So their stomachs were so big, and they had small heads. So huge bellies and small heads. And let's say 10 people go to hunt. When those 10 people go to hunt, only probably like 7 of them return and 3 die. So when they get that meal, what would they do? They would eat that meal and probably stay a week without eating anything, because they don't know when the next meal is gonna come. So that went for a while. Something happened then. What happened during that time is those who went, those who survived, and those who made it begin to share the story and the journey of how they got that food, or they tell the story, how was so-and-so killed? Oh, I tried to rescue this person, but I almost died. Oh, so-and-so rescued me. So now when they begin to share their stories, they begin to learn from each other. So the collaboration of storytelling became so powerful. What happened is now they begin to form fires. And around these fires, they tell stories. And once they start telling stories, there's what is called brain elasticity. So the brain started enlarging. And by the process of the brain enlarging, the thinking mind was born. So their frontal cortex became strong and big. So they were able to think just because they're sharing stories. And you can look at it right now, the most successful entrepreneurs or the most greatest leaders, the one who think and transform their nations, are those who expose themselves to listening to more stories, more motivational stories, those who are able to read books. Some of you may even imagine, Diaal, how did you get far? So my secret of getting this far was always listening to stories. Listening to stories. So let's say I'm struggling with something and I'm finding it difficult to achieve this goal. I would go on YouTube and find someone who was struggling with that same goal that they're trying to achieve. And what would happen is there's someone there who found the problem. So I would listen to that story. And when I listen to that story, I get inspired. So now some of you probably like right now wondering, well, all these problems, what am I gonna do? What I always say is if you don't know what to do, go and listen. There's somebody out there who did not know what to do, but exposed themselves to different things, to different stories, and they're able to do it. So these human beings, when they used to sit down on this storytelling, their brain expand, and their brain now they begin to develop weapons for protecting themselves. Some begin to get the skills for farming. Some begin to like now, okay, we don't have to go so far. We can begin to trap, you know. They begin raising wild animals. So they would, now, by sharing information, the collaboration of sharing information was what made human beings thrive. And so I thought I would share that story with you. So you can start gathering now. If you find 2 or 3, 4, 5 friends of yours, don't just talk about the politics and how these things are terrible. Now try to talk about some positive stuff. Tell each other positive stories. And that, your brain will begin to develop and begin to find positive ideas to move forward. So this is what I thought I would share with you today, guys. For Lose to Win Challenge, you can find the link on this story. Every day, I'll do my best to come and share a new story, something that have transformed my life, or story that I read that I thought I would share with you the content. If you hear it, if you want to join Lose to Win, it's easy. All you have to do is give up something, give up a drink, a meal, or even a Uber ride, and walk, or take a public transport, or give up something. Give up your birthday. Like here right now, I'm in this place called Cape Verde. The person here brought me for their birthday party. And can you imagine what the person did? They're paying me my own money separate, and they're donating like $5,000 to the charity Goa Africa. That's what they've done. That's what they decided. Their birthday, they are not going to have gifts, but the value of what every person in their birthday that want to give them a gift, they're calculating that value and they're donating it to the charity. So there are different ways you're going to get involved. So moving on from now to the end until we achieve the Lose to Win challenge, I'm just going to be focusing on the challenge. I'm going to be finding positive stories that I can share. So thank you for watching. Peace is you.